Hey everybody, welcome to HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com and here on my YouTube channel. And this time out, we are going to do another studio build using the Sweetwater website. This is a series of videos where I'm going to take you through and give you some gear recommendations based on a budget. If you're trying to start a home studio, what pieces of gear do I recommend and why? If you have not seen the last video where we did the big $5,000 home studio, which was part of the Sweetwater contest, it's Win Your Wish List contest. The links will be in the description box below. Go watch that video if you can. If you see this before November 24th, 2019, you'll be able to, for free of charge, be able to submit your wish list on Sweetwater.com for a chance to win $5,000 worth of gear. In that video, I took you through and picked out an entire home studio from start to finish, including the computer and all the gear you would need, really good quality equipment so you can make great music in your home studio. This time, we're gonna go to the other end of the spectrum and we're gonna look at studios that are $500 or less. And this will be pretty cool. I think if you're someone who really wants to start creating music, you're on a very limited budget, for 500 bucks, you could get yourself up and running. But before we get to that, if you like what you see in this video, please hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell. Also go out to HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com and get your five free mixing training courses worth about 110 bucks. It's my gift to you just for visiting HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com. And if you want to learn the craft of mixing in a very non-technical way, please go out to MixingMadeEasy.net. You'll really love MixingMadeEasy.net if you're a beginner or intermediate mixer and you want to learn the craft of mixing in a very non-technical way. MixingMadeEasy.net. So now let's head on over here into the computer, and here we are on the Sweetwater.com website. Now, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that I love Sweetwater. I buy all my gear there and have for many years. They got the best customer service in the business. They have the best pricing, I think, in the business as far as buying new gear, and they'll price match anybody as well. And most importantly, especially if you're someone who is new, getting into recording for the first time, especially if you're coming from the analog world into the digital realm of doing things, the guys at Sweetwater, the sales engineers, are fantastic. They're really highly trained on all of their products so they can get you into the right product for your budget, and they're really, really great. They got great return policies. They're awesome. Scroll down in the description box below. Check out the link to go to Sweetwater.com. All the gear that I talk about in this video will be listed there as well. Those links will be there, as well as my personal sales engineer, Aaron Smith. Go talk to him. He's very cool. But if you just call up Sweetwater with the 1-800 number, they'll assign you a personal sales engineer and you'll really, really get a lot of help from them. I love Sweetwater. They're awesome. No, they're not paying me to say this. No, they're not. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just telling you, my followers, what I like, and here we go. So here we are on the Sweetwater homepage. Now, you can go ahead and you can go under the account button. If you don't have an account on Sweetwater, just create a free account. Sign up with an email and a password. Get yourself a free account, even if you don't plan to buy anything right now. And you can create yourself what's called a list. And I have a bunch of wish lists here, and this time we're going to talk about the $500 studio. So I have two wish lists, and we're going to talk about each of the bundles. The first one is the PreSonus $500 studio. So let's click on that, and I'm going to show you what this is. Now again, PreSonus makes some really great stuff. We're going to go, we're going to start off down here on the third level, the third item here. Now, I'm assuming for the $500 studio that the computer's already taken care of. If you're watching this video, you're probably watching it on a computer of some sort. Laptop, desktop will be fine. If you're watching this on a mobile device, maybe not so much, but most people have a computer today. And if you have a computer that's, you know, not any older than, say, you know, as long as it's within the last 7 years or so to 10 years, you'll be able to do some basic recording. So this bundle does not include the computer, like the $5,000 bundle we did in the last video, which is in the description box. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So the first item I want to show you is PreSonus makes this awesome bundle. Okay, they make this bundle called the PreSonus AudioBox 96 Ultimate Hardware and Software Recording Kit. Now, I have a whole training course on my website at HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com called Recording in Studio One Artist Made Easy, which we feature this exact bundle, where I did an entire training course. If you're someone who has never recorded before, if you purchase this bundle, I show you every piece of equipment that comes with it. I show you how to hook it up, how to use it, how to record a song, so on and so forth. So in this bundle, you have an entire recording studio that you can take with you on the road or have it in a spare room in your apartment or house. We start off with the AudioBox 96, which is the 2-channel interface, which is great. 2 really good preamps. You can record 2 instruments simultaneously at the same time, which is really cool for like a guitar vocal thing. So that's all you really need. We also have a set of headphones here as well. Good set of headphones for tracking, no problem at all. They even give you an M7 large diaphragm condenser microphone. Again, great for acoustic guitar, great for recording piano, vocals. You'll see that all in my training course. And the training course link will be in the description box as well. If you want to see the actual course with this exact bundle, you can check it out. The M7 microphone is great. They also give you a set of studio monitors as well. I think these are called the Aris 3 studio monitors. Again, for an entry-level studio for less than $500, you can't really beat it. It also comes with all the cables that you need, a USB cable to hook up your interface, as well as an XLR cable for your microphone. And then last but not least, it gives you a free version of Studio One Artist, Studio One 4 Artist, which is fantastic. Again, links will be in the description box. You can check that out. This is an entire recording studio minus the computer, right? For $309. I mean, you just can't beat that. So if you are someone who is brand new to recording and you want to get in at a very reasonable price, this is the bundle that I highly recommend. Now, is it going to compete with thousands of dollars worth of home studio gear? Of course it's not going to, but can you make really good demos and music with your home studio using this thing? Absolutely. And if you check out my training course below, you'll see that. So that's $300, $309, okay? Fantastic. You can scroll down, you can read about it. As a matter of fact, I didn't even see this. Really, I didn't see this. Here is my actual, the actual promo video that I did for this actual training course. I swear to you, I didn't know this was actually here. Actually, I didn't realize they put it all on their website. They put all these videos from the training course right on their website. So there you go. So you don't even really have to pay for the training course. You get it all pretty much right here. Okay. So this is all right here. It's awesome. The audio box, USB 96, comes with Studio One Artist. You can scroll down, read all about their stuff, but this is the best. And they also give you a Studio Magic set of plugins as well, which is really, really cool. Okay, so that's what I would recommend. But let's say you want another alternative. Okay, Dave, well, what would this compare to? What else would I get? Well, let's take a look. But let's first go back to our list because I wanted to make sure that we included one other item, or actually 2 other items. $300 for the recording bundle. Again, we have a $500 budget. The next thing that I would tell you to get is you need a microphone stand. Here's an on-stage microphone stand for $29, basic stand that you can use, okay, with a boom arm on it. No problem at all, as long as you're not taking it on the road. It's not really super rugged and made for maybe touring, but for home studios, fantastic. I've had plenty of these over the years. They last forever if you take care of them, okay? So that's our on-stage stand, that's $30. And then we can go back to our PreSonus Studio. The last piece of a kit that I would recommend for this bundle, if you have the extra money, this will put us slightly over the $500 mark, is the fader port. Now the fader port is really good by PreSonus, and I have one of those right on my desk in front of me, just off frame, you can't see it. What this is really good for is if you are the person who is actually the engineer doing the recording and the musician. A lot of times when you're sitting down, let's say with your guitar and you're ready to record and you have to hit record, in Studio One in your DAW, you have to use your mouse and your keyboard and scroll over and click the record, and you got your hands are on the guitar. So this makes it much easier to be like a one-man recording engineer / musician by using the fader port. You have all the transport controls down here so you can stop, start, record very easily. You have a channel fader so you could turn up the level in your headphones without having to grab the mouse and scroll into the DAW, and you have all the solo mute functions, automation functions, and a bunch of other things that you can use. And what also is great about this is you can also hook up right here an accessory foot switch for like another $30 if you chose to do that, where you don't even need to use your hands to control the fader port, you can use your feet. So where that would be very practical, again, let's use that. You're an acoustic guitar player, electric guitar player, and you're going to record your guitar part. Your hands are on the guitar. You want to start the DAW to start recording. You don't have to take your hands off the guitar. You can just use your feet to start, stop, and record with the fader port. I didn't add the additional foot switch into this bundle, but it's like $35. So this is a great option if you have a couple of $100 extra bucks. Again, $300 for the bundle, $200 for the fader port. you're a little bit over 500 bucks, but this is an awesome addition, makes things very, very easy when you record. Okay, so if we look at that total PreSonus bundle, we're at $559, including the fader port and the stand. So slightly over 500 bucks. But again, you have everything you need, minus the computer, to start recording. Now let me give you one other alternative package if you didn't want to stick with PreSonus. And again, I'm not paid by PreSonus, nor am I paid by Sweetwater to tell you any of these things. This is just what I use. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I'm a Studio One user. You know I have the fader port. You know I have the monitor station by PreSonus. I have a lot of PreSonus gear, so I do love their stuff. But if you don't want to look at PreSonus, or if you just want another alternative to compare it to, I picked out another bundle for us here. Here's another $500 studio list or wish list. And I picked a couple of things. The first thing I picked here for our interface is the Focusrite Scarlett 212 Studio Bundle. Okay, so they give you a set of headphones, they give you a large diaphragm condenser microphone, and they also give you a Focusrite Scarlett 212 2-channel interface, which is very USB interface, which is very competitive with the AudioBox 96 by PreSonus. Same kind of deal here. Okay, you don't get a set of speakers with this bundle, but maybe you don't need it. If you just have headphones, you don't really need speakers, right? You can just do that, okay? So, and you don't get a DAW with this as well, but this is only $269.99. So for $30 less money, you get a little bit less in the bundle, but you're still very, very affordable, okay? And you can scroll down and read all about this particular bundle, but I've used Focusrite stuff in the past, and Focusrite makes really good stuff as well. They really, truly do. I wouldn't tell you not to use Focusrite, but I would say compare Focusrite, PreSonus, quality-wise, reliability-wise, they're gonna be the same kind of thing, right? Not one is gonna be head and shoulders above the other. You just get a little bit more in the PreSonus bundle. Now, if we go back to our list, we're also going to need a microphone stand because it doesn't come with a mic stand, and a microphone cable. So here again is the OnStage bundle that comes with a mic cable, which is a little bit more than what we paid before. The last bundle, the stand was $29. This is $45 with the cable, but we need an XLR cable, right? So we got that. Pretty straightforward. And then lastly, we're gonna pick out our DAW, and I chose a different DAW just because if you wanna look at something different. This is Cubase Elements, $99. Okay, Cubase again. Studio One, by the way, and Cubase are very similar in their user features and in their workflow. And the reason for that is, a lot of people don't know, is that when Studio One was developed, Cubase has been around a lot longer than Studio One. But the engineers, some of the engineers that used to work at Steinberg, the creators of Cubase and Nuendo, are actually the ones that designed the original version of Studio One. And that's why they feel very similar. Now, prior to Studio One, I used Cubase 5, version 5, for many years. Great DAW. Again, I'm biased to PreSonus Studio One. I've used them both. I think Studio One's a little bit better for beginners, a little bit more easily to learn and to understand or to transition from another DAW. Plus, I think PreSonus Studio One has a much larger user community on Facebook, YouTube, and their user forums if you need help. Where Cubase, they have that, but not nearly the size of the community as Studio One. But nevertheless, a great DAW as well. So for 99 bucks, you can check out Cubase if you don't want to look at Studio One. So if we go back to our list here and take a look at the total value of this particular studio, we're at $414.98. So for $414.98, you get all the same things that you get in the PreSonus bundle, minus the fader port. You see, I didn't put a fader port in here, and you don't get the speakers that come with the Studio One bundle, but that's about $100 more for those two items. So it really depends on what you need. Now, there are a lot of other options, interfaces, DAWs, and things that you can check out in the $500 price range. You can search through Sweetwater's website and check all that stuff out. But these are the ones that I have personal experience with, and that's why I'm recommending them to you. Again, I would choose the PreSonus route myself because you get a little bit more for your money. And again, I feel it's just an overall better bundle and product, but this is also something really good as well. So I'd be interested to hear what you think. Comment below this video and let me know what you think. And again, go to sweetwater.com and check out what they have. Make make sure you watch the video on the $5,000 studio build. And again, if you watch this before November 24th, 2019, you can enter to win absolutely free. All the links for all the gear we talked about in this video will be in the description box below, so you can go check that stuff out. Again, if you have any questions at all on anything about gear related, you can always call Sweetwater at the 1-800 number and you can speak to a sales engineer. And trust me when I tell you, these guys know their stuff, these gals know their stuff as well, and they will help you. They are the best online retailer for pro audio gear and musical instruments anywhere. And again, this is not a sponsored video, so that's just my personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed this $500 studio build. For more videos like these, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And again, don't forget to go out to homerecordingmadeeasy.com and get your 5 free mixing training courses. Go over to Home Recording Made Easy, check it out. If you're a Studio One user, I have an enormous amount of Studio One training on homerecordingmadeeasy.com as well to help you get up and running in Studio One if you decide to go that route with no fuss and no muss. And until the next video, I've been Dave with homerecordingmadeeasy.com, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.